Hello, 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 hello. Are we all good? Are we streaming successfully? Who knows? Not me. Once again, loaded this thing up and it started the wrong stream. Um, who knows why? I'm not very good at this whole thing. If BA Commander is still in the YouTube chat, I know you multi-stream on both things quite a lot. Do you have any idea or what I'm doing wrong? Like, we did one test stream originally when we set everything up. And now every time I go live on YouTube, I'm dual streaming now on Twitch and YouTube. So if there's chats going on both sides and it gets confusing, that's why I do my best to read out everything and make it all make sense. But the chat is, like, every time I go live, I'll set up a new stream and I'll hit go live and it'll jump to the old test stream. And I have no idea why. I can't figure it out. It's quite annoying. So, yeah. So over on YouTube, we have the BA Commander is here. The boss is here. John Burnkit is here. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Moss is here. Good day, all. Hello, hello, hello. And over on the old Twitcheroo, which didn't go smooth either, we have Kabrinsky, who asked me a question, what's in the menu tonight? And I was writing in that message, and when I hit send, it asked me to sign into my own Twitch so I could reply to you. That was interesting. Glenn is here. White Wolf. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello. Good evening. Mr. Shabby is here. Medusa's here, yo. Finished my food just in time. Now it's mediocre dessert time. Is that flattering or is that kind of terrifying? Stu S, hello all, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Thank you, whether you are joining me from YouTube or whether you're joining me from Twitch. Welcome in, guys. Tonight is, of course, showcase evening. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, the last Thursday of every month, we do a Twitch showcase. So that basically means not Twitch showcase, a Discord showcase. So all the people who are members of my channels or patrons or whatever, are part of a Discord. There's a specific server in there, and basically we go through their hobby. There's a block where you can submit hobby to show off each and every month, and it usually takes about an hour. We show some cool stuff off, and it's my favorite stream of the month because I get to see what you guys are doing, and it's really fun. So yeah, just realized there's something behind me that you can't see. Hold on. You go here now. You live there now. So yeah, it should be fun. Stu S, hello, hello. Mr. Sanderson, howdy all. Okay, what else did I miss here? Good evening, Ashley Gibson. What is happening? Oh yes, set timer, everything. I like it. Happy Thursday to you. Yes. My thoughts exactly. Howdy ha, campers. Hello, Mr. Alderon. How are you, sir? Evening, folks. Good evening. Thankfully, Andy's Chaos Dragon is a perfect scheme to have that video upon. I don't know what that means, but you do you, buddy. You do you. Good evening. Baldy Gnome is also here. Hello, sir. Kuro, message deleted by moderator. What did Kuro say? Kabrinsky's got good news. Stop trying, you're drunk. Hope you're all well. Thankfully, yes. I like it. Do the classic man thing of carry 15 bags at once. Of course, every single time. Do you ever notice you'll do that, like, let's say if you carry something upstairs, you'll literally overload yourself, which means you'll, like, obviously you're gonna risk of hurting yourself, but you also move really slow. So it'd probably be quicker to just go one up, come down, get the other thing, go back up. You know what I mean? It's double bad. Glad to hear. Excellent. Hello. Greetings all on this day of days. May thy skirmish against the grey be victorious and the fun times be had as always. A grand welcome to the lovely Commander Andica's Grand P-Bob of Plastics. I don't know what that means. Monarch of Metals, ruler of resins, printer of PLA, recorder of ridiculous, and the mighty Lauranidus, the boss of bosses, canoness with a cannon to the commander's melon, the top cold one, and above all, mod of mods. I love that one. the canoness with a cannon to the commander's melon. That's a good one. Hydrate, yes, sir. Oh. Okay, So like I said at the beginning of the stream, I left my window open. That's what that noise is, by the way. It's an aeroplane. Gotta close my window. Whoopsies. I was wondering why I was in a comfortable temperature. Is YouTube chat still there? I hope so. It is quite a quiet one. YouTube, don't be shy. Please do jump in, ask your questions, get involved in the chat if you so please. Obviously trying to build both communities at the same time. It's going to take some work, but I'm gonna learn from it. But yeah, I'm glad I can impress on you. My improv, it's pretty amazing. I think I broke the airbrush. Sad face. Do you want another one? I think I've got spare ones. Or did I give you a spare one already? I think there's some lying around. The top coal one is my favorite. I'm glad yes. I chat to myself. No, there's 28 of you in there. You're just not very talkative, the old YouTube. I wonder if people are just like quieter in YouTube terms. I have no idea. So like I said, at the end of last stream, I was working on these fine boys, which are the Assault Intercessors. I managed to get their torsos and legs done. And like I said, let me zoom out a little bit so I can explain what these actually are for. Okay, I will show you. Okay, they are the other halves of these squads. So these are the starter set Assault Intercessors that I did during Indominus Week and Leviathan Week. So there's those ones. And then there's these ones. So obviously these are the push fit original ones. Still have to be layered up. I do apologize that the sorry state they're in, but they're passable for now. My flesh tearers dudes. So I need to figure out what in the blue hell an average Assault Intercessor squad can have, and then try and build the last remaining 5 to basically use those bits and pieces. So I need to make sure that, you know, because equipment is free these days, the squad might as well be good. So I'm going to very quickly just pull up what an Assault Intercessor squad... Oh, my story didn't go up. Is it up now? Yes. What an Assault Intercessor squad thingy is on that website. Just so I can know what equipment and stuff they can have. Where the hell is Space Marines? Where is just Space Marines? Yes, Chaos Space Marines, Andy. Codex Space Marines. Data sheets. Assault Intercessors. Okay. What can Assault Intercessors have? They have heavy bolt, pistol, chainsword, Kraken frag to begin with. Yes. Warrior options. The Assault Intercessor Sergeant may... Heavy bolt pistol can be replaced with one of the following. A hand flamer or a plasma pistol. So, these squads... Oh, he already has a plasma pistol. Perfect. But this Sergeant does not have a plasma pistol. But there's no model in there that specifically looks like a Sergeant. I guess. So one of these new guys can become a Sergeant. So he needs a plasma pistol. The Assault Intercessor Sergeant's Astartes Chainsword can be replaced with one of the following. A Power Fist, a Power Sword, or a Thunder Hammer. Well, that's pretty majestic. Not gonna lie there. I kind of like the sound of that. Is that it? Is that all the equipment they can have? Other than that, every single dude in the squad is just a chainsword and a... That's not right, is it? There's definitely more to it than that. I'm glad I can... Yes. Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate it, Revenant. Yeah, if you got spare ones still on the one... Yeah, I think I don't know whether I gave them to Mick, but I had some spare, I'm sure. That I'm fair... I've got 2 really good ones that I didn't get sent to me. They were I bought them, and one was a gift from the lovely Laura, and one was purchased myself originally. So, um, yeah, the ones that get sent to me are usually lower grade than those ones, so I just give them away. Why can't I see what other equipment these guys can have? Or is the upgrades of the squad literally the... I don't know. White Wolf should be called Me Tube. It's a party over here. Lol. Flames, hello, hello. Gorgonson, how are you, sir? Evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. They just have chainswords and bolters. Listen, I'll die in this hill. The salamanders are the best. They're really good, but not the best. Because they can't have anything else. Okay, so that is true. So basically you have to make this sergeant awesome. And then build the rest with chainsaw and bolt pistol. I'm here for this kind of game. So where are those sprues gone? I definitely... What did I do with them? Hello? Yeah, okay. So let's worry about that sergeant first. I feel like I should use some of the Blood Angels parts. I feel like it would just be rude not to make one of the assault sergeants look a little bit nicer. So we will use one of the Blood Angels power swords. I know Thunder Hammer would be better and a Power Fist would be better, but it's a Blood Angels power sword and it's pretty cool. He can't have an Inferno pistol. Or can a Blood Angels one have an Inferno pistol? You know, I bet he can have an Inferno pistol. I'm going to give him an Inferno pistol. And if he can't have an Inferno pistol, I'll just call it a Plasma pistol. No one really care. And I will give him an unhelmeted head to look more like a Blood Angel. Boom. That part there. And then, oh, sugar. None of the shoulder pads work because I've got custom 3D printed ones that I did for the Flesh Tearers. So, yeah, I don't think any of the other ones are particularly useful. This guy has a blood job for his backpack. Maybe I'll add one of those. Yeah, let's make him a little bit nicer. Why not? Let's use some of these parts. I feel like it's a waste. Bum. Lord Fellwinter, man, still sad about Seth. Man, I think there's more. I nearly made a whole video as a joke for the release of the Blood Angels Codex, like literally like the Codex and just in like big red letters. They effing ruined the book. It's trash. And then like have a big rant about like nothing other than Seth. Like, oh no, the book is great. The army's really powerful. All the models are stunning, but Seth is gone. So there's just no point in the book existing. I thought that would have been pretty funny, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Alderon, can an assault intercessor sergeant in a Blood Angels chapter take an Infernus pistol? You know, sometimes different chapters can take different things. Or am I just making a huge mistake? Well, apparently we're going to get the next 4 months as Blood Angels, so you never know. All we're getting for the next 4 months is Blood Angels. Right? I saw that too. You should announce that the Primarch is back. Then just 20 minutes of you in black sobbing at a gravestone. I'm going to try and finish Mogan Raw. I love it. I do have Codex. Yes, 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 I do. Well, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to have a go at building some Frostgrave female wizard. Let's see if I can do this right. Nice. Not that I know of, unless the supplement lets you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me check. Because, like, there is bits in, usually at the start of the book, where there is, like, some... I think it was the Black Templars which had it, which changed the option for something someone could take. So I just need to find out where I left the book. It's over there. You go there now. I don't know if many people are aware of what this codex, but the pages on the side are Shiny red. Bum, 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 bum. Let's have an old nosy and see if we can come up. I feel like there is going to be something which lets it happen. Showcase bit. These are the combat patrol rules. Could they just not be in the book, please? Okay. Let's see. If an adept starts the unit as a second faction keyword, blah blah blah, you not include units from one chapter in your no. Yes, sir, these units in the army from the Blood Angels chapter. Detachment rules. No. No. Maybe not. Maybe not. No. It's kind of annoying. Should I give it to him anyway and just tell everyone to go away, or? I feel like that's the call. Just do it anyway. Oh, knocked over my boys. So how opposed would you to be putting old jump packs and old heads on the Sanguinary Guard? What do you mean? Oh, I'm already doing this if you didn't remember. I've like this. These are my death company. But I'm doing the same thing. I'm adding the wings to my Sanguinary Guard. So, yes. There's this beautiful upgrade thing you can get on Cults. And it's just a 3D printable wing. Hold on. Where's the spare? So it's 3D printable wing. Like this. And as you can see, that bit fits over the back of the back. And then the backpack just goes over the top of that. To give your wings on whatever models you want. So but yeah, there are 10 books on Cults. If you go into Cults 3D and just type in Dante wings, you'll see it. The guy originally sculpted them to give Dante wings, but I only seen them much later. So are you not using the provided upgrade parts like the pauldrons? Well, I'm doing flesh tears, so it's not that I'm choosing not to use them. I have my own. I swear it'll focus at some stage in the. I have 3D printed flesh tears, shoulder pads for my boys. So yeah, the Blood Angels ones are not going to be used at the moment. Not that I don't like them or anything; they're incredible. I just that's cool. I'm gonna have to print some. Yeah, they're so good. You're totally they're awesome. Okay, which torso with these parts look the best on? This one's like running and swiping. No, I quite like that one actually. Yeah, he's like standing, he's ready, and then he's firing the pistol. Yeah, it's this guy. This is the guy. This guy right here, this is the guy. The previous show was not worth staying up till 2. No, it didn't look like it was. It has been deleted now, but Bill Bailey at the beginning of YouTube put up 20 million filmed of a cabbage sitting on his table. There was 1 million plus views and 1,000 comments yelling him for being a stupid cabbage man. And I weep that the video had more than my entire... Yeah. No, I think it's only back Templars that got the extra option. Yeah, I remember what it was now. They were just allowed to put multi-melters on stuff. That was included in their upgrade kit. All tanks could take a multi-melted pintle mounted. That was their like extra rule thing. So yeah, gotta jump the purchase button and get myself a printer. They're awesome. I think every hobbyist is gonna have one in 5 years. Jen Ireland, message retracted. They didn't like what you said, Jen. Whatever you said, they didn't like it. Blood Angel sword is unreal. So good. Oh, yeah. Should have probably cut out his backpack as well, shouldn't I? And one of his pauldrons. His plain pauldron. Something happened. Wolf Lord 501 has followed. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Very, very kind. Appreciate you. Once again, I'm going to say this every now and again just so people don't get confused. I am multi-streaming. I am on Twitch and I'm on YouTube at the same time. So if you think I'm just being a lunatic and talking to myself, that could be happening, but I'm also most likely talking to the other chat. So yes, please feel free to be involved and jump in and out and stuff. Yeah. I have an FDM, but looking at resin printing. They're both good. Both have their uses. I'll show you something cool I printed FDM-wise this week, which I had a lot of fun with, was these. Yeah. Oh, how cool is this? Isn't that cool? Now here's where it gets really trippy, right? This printed supportless. Nothing was in here when it finished printing. It did this with nothing here. For anyone who knows 3D printing, that's weird. Same with the window slit. There was nothing filling in the window slit. It just did this somehow. I still don't know how they did it. Is it my hammer? Why is it not my hammer? Oh my god, I forgot about your hammer. Gotta get your hammer printed, buddy. You've earned that hammer. Yeah, I'll get your hammer printed. But isn't this thing beautiful? How FDM printing has come on. Like, look how smooth those, like, walls are in the design. Like, look at the boxes on top. Look at the barrels. Like, what the hell? Like, what? How? What wizardry is this? So I printed off 3 of them. Where's my super glue? I need my super glue. Oh, I didn't cut out his backpack either, cause I got distracted. What did I get distracted by? You people. What do you mean by you people? You know what I mean. Jen Ireland, evening all. Jen Ireland, I sent it twice. Oh, evening all, and then you sent that twice. Apologies. Hello, how are you? Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah. While I just build my little war dollies. Okay, we have these bits, this bit's clean, that bit's clean. Give me a nice flesh terry shoulder pad. Are you perfect? Yes, you are. Beautiful. So let's get you glued into place first. Your resin, so super glue is for you. For you. Beautiful. And then plastic glue for the rest. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. And because I was using so few Blood Angel parts on the upgrade sprue, because I was using the different shoulder pads, and for all of my Death Company jump infantry, I gave them unhelmeted heads so I could use the awesome new Savage Blood Angel heads, which is a lot of fun, a lot of cool. So, and I'll get to paint up all those, which will be fun. Oh, this guy's a savage already. I love him. We'll just put a bit of glue here and add on his extra back bannery piece. Not really a back banner, but a backpack icon. Oh yeah. I love that. You know what I think I'm actually going to do? There's 2 different icons available on the sprue. Yeah, there's like a laurel one. I think I'm going to glue that onto the other sergeant. So like the sergeants have them. Now he's already painted, but I am just going to glue... I am just going to glue it on and then I'll just hand paint it afterwards. But I think it'll be cool if like both of the sergeants have the thing. Also not mad on this guy just having a chain sword when you can have the option of like just better. Should I tear his arm off and give him a better weapon? I feel like I almost should. I was talking about the bunker. Oh. This isn't Blood Angels. Sick print. All right. Yeah, it was a free print as well, so that was nice. So here's the latest Assault Intercessor. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's the wrong way, Andy. So that's my latest Assault Intercessor Sergeant. Flesh Tears style. Looks awesome. So that means if I'm not mistaken, I just hit the microphone, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm getting no cookies. If I'm not mistaken, that means that the other 9 miniatures just require bolt pistol and chainsaw sword. So I'm going to go through and funnily enough, you could just cut off all the bolt pistols and then all of the... Oh, I just spilled some of my glue. I'm going to be so super stoned. Oh God. I pulled a Tim. Like I didn't do it over a model. I spent €35 a couple of weeks ago and I bought 2 8-packs of Blue Roll. Which is, you know, proper Blue Roll. Best investment ever, man. Oh, the smell. I'm going to be super stoned. Yes, like I was saying, you could just cut out 9 bolt pistols and 9 chain swords and then just clean them all off and then thing. But they're actually kind of paired up. So this is 12 and then the sword that goes with it is 11. Like they've actually been designed to, so like if one is like swiping with the sword, then the pistol is up out of the way. If you don't do that, you can get confused and like some of the arms don't go together very well. So yeah. I've tried. Have you tried newish? What have I tried? Elliot, what am I missing here? I've just ordered a bottle, but curious, how do you thought it recommend? The glue. This is the Tamiya extra thin cement. Is that what you're talking about? I gotta show you the BA let from Leviathan. I did his Tyranid armor in your scheme. Nice! And he won't know what it is. Lol. Sorry, terrible spelling. I get what you're talking about. How was DCC? Missed that stretch redeem. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Well, there was a stretch redeem from Revenant. I like where they showed it off, but yeah, the article was enough. So these troll models have some well maintained gluteus maximus. Lol. Yes, now I'll have a helmet, a beard, a drinking horn, and now a hammer. I'll be one with the dwarves. Can't wait for the box to come out and restart my Blood Angels. Nice. I don't think I need 20 Death Company, so like I'm just doing 10 Assault Death Company, like the jump pack ones, and the other 10 are normal Assault Intercessors. Diggy hole, diggy hole. Chainswords get something. It's okay, got a drinking horn. Open the window. To be fair, the sergeant should have chain swords. They are flesh tears. It's kind of their... It's true, you're right. It's why I didn't give any of the flesh tears Death Company power swords. In my head, I was like, man, these guys just like... They're like a wrecking crew. They have power fists and eviscerators everywhere just to land and absolutely wreck face. So, yeah. 24, 23. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Anyone know what you're talking about? Sorry, I explained it for you. Read back. Oh. For Hank, was it? Did I have an FDM for looking at resin printing. Yeah, I got that one. Hank. Oh, yes, that is indeed FDM. Thank you so much. Ireland, €5 super chat. Thank you so much for the €5 super chat. Very, very kind. I was worried for a sec that I offended Andy's black rage. Apologies. I've been blessed by grandfather and I'm watching from my phone. That's all good. I appreciate you. Just brought the new Blood Angels D. Nice. I love it all. It's quite a hard thing to offend me, so don't be worrying. Say whatever comes to your mind as long as it's socially and acceptable. Don't just bleed out some sort of craziness. Laura will get mad at me because it'll somehow be my fault. Bum, 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 bum. Newish equals weathering medium from Monument Hobbies. Andy has not tried it yet. Nope, never tried any weathering from Monument Hobbies. I like to chill stream, you guys. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. It's only so chill because I've been huffing glue for the last 10 minutes and I am thoroughly stoned. Oh my god. Whoo! How's everyone else getting on? 65, 67. Combat blades and stuff are also cool, but no. 23, 24, 18, 17. Boom. One more, I think. One more set and we're good to go. We'll do 5 and 6. Whoo. What's the streaming schedule? Hank H. We stream every single Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Irish time. We just do 2 chilled, 2-hour streams a week. We talk nonsense and we get some painting done. We do some building. We just have a good time. And then every kind of 2-3 months, we'll do a long 12-hour stream. And we'll have some craziness on and do some fun stuff. But yeah. And we'll be doing some extra streaming this month, next month. Hopefully we can get it sorted. But me and Laura and a potential third will be streaming Space Marine, the new Space Marine. So potentially we can get that running. I think it'll be fun to do a stream where we play through the new Space Marine game. So yeah. Thank you for the response. I've got the Blood Angel box on the way. Nice. Finally have access to outside and office. I was better. Prove resin printing. Finally have access to an outside plus office. What's the best? Is that quality of life improvement, resin printer or airbrush? That is 2 very different things. Let me have a think about that for a second. Lord Fellwinter, thank you so much for the €5 donation. That's very kind. So I say every time I'm here, it's a canon event. Mediocre Marine. I know. I do have to do a mediocre Marine at some stage, I guess. I mean, people are giving out to me otherwise. They should have eviscerators. Newish from Monument Hobbies. It's like an oil wash without oils. That's kind of interesting. Monument Hobbies have sent me stuff before. Have they sent me their entire paint range twice? No, not Monument. I'm getting them mixed up with... Oh, crap. I should really remember them. Eviscerators on the Sergeants would be so cool if I could get that done, yes. The Flash Tears are mid. How dare you? You. Oh, you said I couldn't annoy you, and then you said that. You're just the worst. Say what comes to mind, really? Okay, I think patrons should get to pick the contrast pot you buy with the sub. So you have to paint a Pterodon turquoise only? Oh my god. That would defeat the purpose of like the Patreon. Might as well send me a pot of paint then. Kermit Fist is your favorite chapter. No. It's true, Andy, it's hard to offend. I mean, I call him all sorts of things and he still puts up with me. Well, yeah. He's just praying to Slanesh. So my airbrush stopped working and I decided to paint my trolls with contrast and absolutely hate the colors I picked. Yep, did that with my trolls. And my Croxagore. I hate how they look right now. We are all jerks according to Andy, so it's all good. Definitely all jerks. Redeemed message, highlight 100 bits. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, buddy. Appreciate you. I was going to build my flesh tears, but then I got high. But then I got high. But then I got high. Well, I just cleaned one chainsword in the last like 5 minutes. That's not good going. Yeah. So I'm working on something now, a video now, which I can't talk about. But I was painting today and I will hopefully finish it tomorrow. But as it currently stands, it looks absolutely awful. Like genuinely, by the end of painting today, I was so annoyed. I was just frustrated, just not having a good time. So I went away and I had a walk and I decompressed and tried to figure out what I'm going to do. And then I came back and explained it to Laura that the idea now is I'm going to take some pictures tomorrow morning of the model as it currently is, which I think it looks absolutely ass. It's awful. And then I'm going to put it on the video. So then I'm going to finish it off and try and clean it up and tidy it up. So the video will be me showing the idea of like, okay, here's a model. I'm at this point now where I think I've truly ruined the model. Okay, let's see what we can do to try and fix it and bring it back to something that you're going to be proud of, so you don't waste all that time, money, and effort. For some reason, whenever I leave mistakes in a video, I get so many comments about people thanking me for leaving mistakes in it, because it makes me like human-ish, whereas every other creator just leaves in all those perfect videos time after time after time, and it kind of disheartens people, I think. Don't worry, there ain't no perfection going on over here. Just glorious mediocrity. Glorious. Bum, bum. Excellent. We'll convert that USPST time. Nice. It does not look awful at all. You've just stared at it for too long. I don't know. Pretty bad from where I'm sitting. Okay, I haven't forgotten your comment. I've literally been thinking as I've been yapping. Quality of life. So here's my opinion. They both do extremely different things. It's very hard for me to say what one is better than the other, okay? But I will say this. Airbrushing doesn't add anything new to your hobby. Do you know what I mean? So like, obviously, it's going to improve certain things. It's going to be faster to base code. You're going to be able to do like OSL lighting really good and get some like, but like all of these things can be done with a brush. A 3D printer opens up a whole new avenue, a whole new hobby for you to engage in. And I genuinely think that hobby is fantastic. I love 3D printing. I love it. There's like 14, 15 3D printers in this room. I love it. None of the ones that are inside this room ever go on. The ones that I'm currently using are in the side cupboard. Fume protected. Yes, I have an airbrush. Do I use it an awful lot? No, I mostly use it for when I'm painting my Krieg tanks, or Titans or Knights and stuff like that. Basic infantry, I wouldn't really use an airbrush on. So, but that's just me. If you like, Squidmar considers an airbrush to be like one of the quintessential beginning things you should get when you're painting in the hobby. So it's like a little column A, little column B kind of stuff. It depends what opinion you want to listen to. Anyone managed to get their hands on the Combat Patrol magazine yet? I've seen some people getting their hands on it, and it is issue 1. Somebody had issue 2 and scared the crap out of me and made me think that issue 2 was this week. But it is issue 1 this week. Issue 2, which is the one I need, is next week. Thanks for the advice. No worries, buddy. Ruben, do you have an overview of artists who have good STLs for stuff to combine with 40k minis based in conversion upgrade kits? Yes, there's some that I love and there's some that I truly despise. And each to their own. So I usually do, like, I'm a person that if I don't like something, I usually just shut my mouth about it, unless it's Crimson Fist. But yeah, like, that's just me joking around. I don't bash companies because some people have great experience with them, other people have terrible experience with them, and that's fine. I don't want to turn someone away who might have a great time. It's their thing to experience. Station Forge is one that I've been subscribed to for years now. I've got hundreds and hundreds of their files. They're my favorite they're my favorite like alternate kind of 40k stuff they bring out. I don't like their Space Marines. I don't like any alternate Space Marines at all. I just don't. But their Grimguard standing in for Krieg is amazing. Their Scavenger standing in for Mechanicum, all amazing. Their Necroni stuff's not great, I don't think, but it's okay. But the guys are super talented. Their orcs are amazing. Oh, their orcs are so good. So they were a go-to for me. If you've got like, I'm gonna subscribe to these 3 companies, I would say Station Forge should be one of them, in my humble opinion. If you're a D&D player, I thoroughly recommend Loot Studios. Loot Studios is next level good with files and stuff. They probably have the best digital sculptors in the market on their staff. Like, they do the best. So yeah, I really dug the color scheme you used. Dig the on your Krieg current transport video. I was curious if you think that it's doable to recreate that with a dry brush technique you use. Yes, 100%. Like, absolutely, yeah. I don't have an airbrush. Don't need one, buddy. Just go for exactly the same color schemes that I did. Go for the Space Hulk if you color schemes, to be honest, and just stipple your way through it, and it'll look great. He started the scheme with an airbrush before the channel started, so he's continuing. Yeah, that's what Laura said is exactly right. I wouldn't have done it for a video with an airbrush myself. I try and ignore airbrushes for my channel because, like you, there's no point in you watching a video on how to paint something and if you don't have an airbrush. Yeah, I started my Krieg army before I started the channel, and I already had a bunch of tanks that I needed everything to match as I went along. I have to bounce, but thanks again for the advice. No problem, Simon. I appreciate you dropping by. Hope you have a good one, and I hope I see you on another stream soon. Seeing how to fix a mistake, more education on seeing a perfect paint job. Yeah, I think so. Still put the video up. There's a few videos showing painters making a mess and not being able to fix it, because then you can do a redeem it video somewhere later where you reprime and try again. It's not a bad idea. Perfection is an attainable state, but it's something to strive for, as per Ben Franklin. Tell Fulgrim, perfection is unattainable. Lol. I am ready to throw all my trolls away as I mess up so bad. Pro tip for everyone: when you mess up paint job, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and go with... Okay, so what I will say to you right now, Timothy, is so far you've put on 2 coats of spray and a contrast, yeah? And you hate how the contrast looks. Is that what's happened? Titan Forge, just amazing STLs. Why am I struggling on blank with Titan Forge? I know Titan Forge. Why is it going to annoy me? Let me just do it. It's, for some reason, that's really triggering me. It's like, you know when someone tells you about something and then you, like, it forces the information out of your brain? Titan Forge. Images. Yes. Yeah. Titan Forge is incredible. I've never subscribed to them for some reason. I should. Because they do insane stuff. Do you know what I think is overrated? One-page rules. I don't think their models are amazing. Like, they're good. Like, they represent something good, but the individual sculpts themselves, I don't think are that good. Yes, so Timothy, all those paints you've put on so far are super thin. Both those coats of spray and a simple coat of contrast literally does nothing to a model. You could go out and spray all the models black now and then respray them with the second primer and it'll be fine. I join and he's bringing the fire. No, I don't mean to bring the fire. They're good. They're good. I just think they're overhyped. You know what I mean? Like people talk about them being like the be all and end all of like sculptor designer stuff, and I'm like, yeah, they're okay. Like, I got real lucky and I started with Loot Studios, like I said, and or maybe I didn't get lucky. Maybe I started with Loot Studios and that's the problem, because you look at Loot Studios and like nothing really compares to their stuff. Hi, I join. Yes. Next, do Malifaux. Well, Malifaux is godlike. Game is amazing to play though. One page. Yeah, I've never tried it. I heard that it's really good, and I like how they contact other, like how I do a lot of stuff with Dragon Trappers Lodge, and then they just came out where they're like, yeah, they're compatible rules was with one page rules now. I like that they go to other digital sculptors and are like, you make awesome stuff. You want to have rules and have them in a game, and they're like, okay. And all it does is help both companies. You know what I mean? One is not trying to game from the other, or at least they are, but they're not like trying to, like, at the cost of one the other succeeds. It's like a real collaborative thing, and I really like that about them. Oh, your arm is slipping. Quick tip, the Titanforge Orc Scouts in their latest pack are gorgeous. Basically, Orc Wood Elves. That's just wrong. My friend is obsessed with GDF. I don't know what that is, but I'm not a fan. What's GDF? My wife does not enjoy painting minis because she has a hard time pushing through the ugly phase, even though she's a pretty good painter. She has even said she knows it will get better, but it does not look good now. It just makes her want to stop. Yeah. Maybe you can do a collaborative effort. You take it to the like base coat and washes done, which is the ugly stage, and then she just gets to do the nice stage afterwards. And oh, the Dark Grim Future. Okay, it's the 40k version. Okay. Yeah, like I remember like a year ago now. Was it not Midwinter? Mini Wargaming and Goobertown were gonna play a game of that, and I think they did, but they got like the one page rules, like used half of their yearly budget of supporting stuff to get that like crazy camera gear and make the battle report. And then whatever was created from it, I don't even remember if it came out. It was really bizarre. I remember watching Goober's videos, like preparing his army and stuff. Obviously, Chaos Dave doesn't really do any of that stuff, so I don't know what he does. Did that report actually come out? Where did it get posted? Only the fantasy one. It is good, simple to play, and easy to enjoy. It's a Sunday afternoon with a beer version of Kings of War. I've never played Kings of War either. It's like 1 30-minute video of the battle. Is that all they got out of that? Like, they literally talked about it costing like 60, 70 grand or something to rent that camera equipment for the day. Ugh. And they did talk about it taking like so many like weeks or months to edit. Kind of insane that that's all they got out of it. If I was one page, I'd be pissed. I would not be a happy camper. Lantern Man, sorry, just lurking tonight. A big work deadline. Absolutely no problem, buddy. I appreciate even people dropping by and just lurking about. Obviously, that increases the numbers of people watching, which pushes us further up the ranking, which means we're easily to see by newer people. So, lurking really does help. I think Grimdark Future has potential, but some roles are really lacking. Well, like I said, you got to be careful with what you ask for. Like, it's one page of rules. You know what I'm saying? If you suddenly want more and more, suddenly it's like, okay, to make this work, it has to be 2 pages, and that will go on and on and on until, yep, you're a Games Workshop and you've got 560 pages of rules. 5. Just getting the resin shoulder pads. 6. 7. 8. When I printed out these shoulder pads for the flash tears, I just went onto my printer and was just like, I put 1 on the print bed and then duplicate 99 times. So I just printed out 100 shoulder pads in one go. I had 3 fails, 97 successes. I'll take those odds. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The only problem with what I'm doing is the shoulder pad that the Flesh Tears replaces is the assault one, which is the fatter, like it's got the extra shield bit, which is unfortunately getting kind of lost. Quick tip, the Titanfall, yes, sounds wrong, but I'm painting them and it's so right. People hyping battle reports, eh? It was, yeah, like I said, it's not really a hype. It was hyping getting it ready, and then it never really... It was such a big deal. It was like an industry, like, first getting that kind of equipment to record a battle report. You could have gotten Tabletop Tactics to do it and gotten something interesting on camera. I don't like one-page rules. They are just unoriginal copycats. Them's fighting words. Is it a Bear and Pretzels game? Not supposed to be competitive, but like I say, only played a fantasy one and that was fine. After 2 beers, we didn't really care. Just smashed Word Ollie. Yes, I'll buy that for $1. Oh, where's the... Oh, sorry, I'm lurking a bit. Resin pouring sounds ominous. Remember, guys, the Twitch showcase will begin in 5 minutes. We'll be going through what you guys have been looking at for the last month or what you've been working on. Show off your cool hobby. I'll probably have to faff around for a minute to make sure that I can see both chats while I do it. So just be patient with me while I set that up a little bit. And yeah, you still have a little bit of time. If there's anything you did hobby-wise this month, it doesn't have to be finished or anything. It's just whatever you're excited about, whatever you're proud of and you want people to see, and you're a member of the Discord, you can drop it into that channel for the Twitch showcase. You still have a little bit of time for that. After I glue the heads and backpacks on these 10 models, that's the entire Blood Angels box built. Even that's a sense of achievement. I haven't finished like building a full box in I don't know how long. Can't find the bloody time. Heartbreak Ninja just followed. Thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. Appreciate that follow. I also love the name. Heartbreak Ninja. Oh no. The One Page Rules Discord team just sent a message. Not directed at me, but it's bad timing, right? Oh no. Oh. On Monday I did 5 games of and got table 5 times, each time within 2 turns because Melee seems like an afterthought. Oh no. Well, thanks for the reminder. Just finished the pour. So far so good. Nice. If it helps, I'm play testing for Kings of War Clash of Kings and have been tabled 10 times this month, but finally have a list I'm happy with. Drew against a nasty ogres list Tuesday. Sometimes it's just practice and knowing the system and army. True, very true. Did you get the Sororitas one? Which Sororitas one? We'll need some wings soon for my Blood Angels. Yes, sir. We were just talking about them earlier, so. And focus. And focus. There you go. I keep asking Shippo for another spearhead match, but he keeps putting it off. Don't think he likes losing. Lol. The box with the jump cannoness. No. They've stopped kind of sending everybody the sets, which is just like one character, and then all the other stuff is stuff that already exists, which I kind of agree, because like I said, there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. What are they called again? What are those box sets called again? The Age of Sigmar ones where you got one hero and then a bunch of stuff. And like I did all the heroes for videos, but then all the boxes are sitting there with dudes. So wasteful. Every time someone comes over, they usually take one home with them. So. Greetings, Tenuran. How are you, sir? Dawnbringer boxes. Yes. I think the lesson I took from the old world is I don't really want a simple game. I want a unit-specific motherly love attack table. What? That's true. Oh, no. I respect it, right? I respect it. Did White Wolf ask about the wings? Oh yeah, there. Oh, you didn't see them. All right. I've put them on. I'm putting them on all my jump Blood Angels. So even my Death Company. So this is my Death Company with jump packs, and I'm gonna put them on all my Sanguinary Guard as well. So, they're really cool, really clever design. They're a beautiful set of wings, which focus. Obviously, they have a hole at the back, and if I cut out an example, I don't know whether it's designed for just jump packs, but I'll see if it fits properly with normal backpacks, just for the look of it. So obviously, no, it doesn't fit the design of that, but yeah. So there's a hole in the jump packs that's exactly that shape, so that fits on that, and then this just fits on the back of the Marine, and we're laughing. So yeah. €2 super chat from Usheen up Galway. Keep painting. I'm not painting, I'm building, but I appreciate you. Appreciate that, Usheen. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate the first super on live. Wait, what? Let's celebrate their first super on live stream. Oh, thank you so much. You don't prefer to sub part? No, not at all. I just build it all and then struggle. I think is the thing I do. No. Yeah, I have the mentality that if I can't get at it to paint it, then you can't see it. So what's the point? Too much to paint before that kind of nonsense. On a different note, I need to come over, lol. Yeah. I gave you trolls from that already, didn't I? Where do you think you got your last batch of trolls from? That was from me. I think. Did I give you those trolls? I don't know. I am doing a good deed for the hobby. A friend of mine gave me a Seraphon Start Collecting, messaged me today and wanted to get a Warhammer there, starting with the Necron kill team, and I managed to snag an Indomitus Necron half for cheap today. Gonna give it to them for their birthday and Christmas, built so they can just paint. You're always a really nice guy, buddy, so your good deed doesn't surprise me at all. The issue is because you cannot be locked in melee. You can fire all guns against the unit directly in front, and you're being war demons who cannot. Yeah, I get that. It's not exactly ideal, but my point would be, I've always thought about this with fantasy. It's like, if you want to shoot stuff, play 40k. If you want to fight stuff, play fantasy. So although you were playing the Grim Dark one, if you want a combat unit, maybe play the fantasy version of it. However, losing made me realize how much I enjoy 30k. I don't know how Discord works, but how do you access it? I am subscribed here. Laura will send you a link. Has she already messaged? No. Laura will send you a link to the Discord so you can jump on in. As long if you're a Patreon member, if you're a subscriber on Twitch, or a channel member on YouTube, any of those three things, you get access to the Discord. And I'm not one of those demon people, like, if you become a patron, then you stop being a patron, you don't lose access to the Discord. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've got some trolls left over. Because I got the Thrugs box set. I gave somebody some of them. Maybe it was Dave. Was it Laura? Who did I give trolls to? Issues, my friend hates fantasy, can't play Tau and primers in fantasy. Well, yeah. I can't message you first, Hendrickson. You have to start the chat. Yeah. Laura's been flagged as a bit of a creep, so she's not allowed to message people first. My OCD would drive me nuts seeing unpainted detail, but you can't see it. That's what I said. If you can't see the detail and reach it, then it's not going to be unpainted. If you run out of trolls, just check the chat. There's a ton of us here. LOL. Just tuned in. What's on the table? We are currently constructing assault intercessors for Blood Angels from the new Death Company box set. Showing off some 3D printed wings and stuff that we're using for the assaulty dudes, which are working a treat. And you actually just tuned in just as we were about to go over to our live correspondent, no, I'm joking, over to our Discord channel to do the Discord showcase for this month. So I just need to make sure that I can grab the YouTube chat and pull that up. What if I just, where am I going to put this so I can still see it? Maybe if I shrink this down just a little bit. Oh, that could work. This could work really well. Yeah. Then I can put both chats next to each other. This is probably just a better place for the chat anyway. Ah, yeah, look, we're flying now. Oh god, everything exploding. It's a little cramped, but I like what I'm seeing. That works for me. Gotta stop rubbing my eyes when it's full of glue. Is it just me, or is removing the mold lines on the Tomb Kings? Yes, it's very time consuming. But I find it kind of therapeutic. I do, like, mold lines never bothered me. Is that weird? Like I said, I used to be a person who enjoyed building. It's only the finding every exact number in the sun, because everything belongs in the sun, under the sun, yeah, you know what I mean. I've complained about that enough. Where is the Twitch showcase thread? And did I leave many X's? I did, and that is the 1st of the 8th. So we are now, does that make sense? I think so. Yeah, we were doing the marbly bases and those codes. Yeah, so yeah, this is where we are picking it up from. If it's a slow burn on new releases, rest of the 24 per Nova reveals, will you get into some of the other projects? What do you think slow reveals are, you madman? Like, there is no slow reveal. There's nothing slow. Like, oh god. So even this weekend, I can't say what I'm choosing not to do. I'm doing something else. But yeah. Yeah, no, there's no. I don't think there is a weekend that I don't have something that's supposed to go out. Although I don't know what's on the 16th. 14th of next month. I don't know what's there, so I don't know. Maybe that's a break. I would love for there to be some more time to do other things, but yeah, I've got a bunch of projects I need to do. Like I said, I've got the 65 Kriegsman built now from Grimguard that I'm going to be doing. So I failed. Okay, people. So for anyone who hasn't been here for a previous month, what happens now is I jump over to this screen, which is called Screen 1. My head is still here. Hello. And then this is just my Discord. I know it looks like I'm blocking a bunch of the Discord, but when we click on a picture, we can still see the majority of the thing. Okay, so I can make myself disappear if that annoys you, but yeah. So we leave a bunch of X's from the last month, and then we begin where we left off, and then we chat through our stuff, have a look at what people have been working on. Like I said, if you remember the Discord, this usually takes kind of 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes. It has taken over an hour before, so we shall see. The only reason I'm saying that is if you remember the Discord and you have something to show off, you still have time to post it there. So let us begin. Beginning with Miss Medusa, La Cat on the Mat from Rumbleslam. It's pretty adorable. Rumbleslam does have a pretty fantastic selection of miniatures, and you've done a pretty good job here. The name is majestic, La Cat on the Mat. I don't think the game Rumbleslam interests me an awful lot, but I did see the miniatures when we were at GriffCon in the guy's shop, and there's some miniatures in there I wouldn't mind painting. Blood Angels is the last 40k of 2024. Sure. What about all the Age of Sigmar stuff, and all the Necromunda stuff, and all the Blood Bowl stuff, and all the Older World stuff, and all the anyway. The Le Cat on the Mat is majestic. Also, Xmas boxes. Did I miss something? I know that electric neon pink works so nicely. The others are nice. So just adore haunting. I don't know. New 40k for no 40k for 4 months is fairly slow for GW. Remembering that GW doesn't just produce G40k, right? No new codex doesn't mean no new stuff. Still lots of things that need to be released. Very true. What a lovely kitten on magical carpet. That's perfect. Lol. Great job. I love it. You also did some teeny tiny Drop Zone Commander Janus Scout Walkers. The goldy orange one is clearly the best. Wait, is that actually your one? Drop Zone Commander TT Combat. I love your logo stuff showing off. That's gorgeous. Whatever color that is majestic. I love that. That can have a... Like, where's me as Bob Ross? There you go. That's what that gets. Love it. Fair play. Wasn't trying to make some grand claims. Just curious. Oh, no. I knew that. I'm just being loud and obnoxious because I'm on stream. I don't honestly know. All I know is there's a crap ton. Like, I get emails, which is like, you're getting this in a few weeks to make content with, right? And they haven't slowed down. There's so much crap coming out. Like, it's insane. So, yeah. Glyn, what have you been working on? My Warpsmith ready to serve. I have such a fond and unfond memory of the Warpsmith because it was from like the first one of the first battle reports we did with my Severina Rain dueling him at the end. It was the Iron Wires was so cool. You've done yours as the Alpha Legion. I love it. Whoever this beast with that sword is in the background as well. I like him. Who's he? But yeah, really great job. Such a great model, but you know what bothers me about this model? And it's actually not the model. I dislike models, infantry models, being on not round bases. There's him, and then there's like a couple of vampire characters from Soulblight, which have like long trailing dresses and capes and stuff, and then they're on ovals. For some reason the oval just annoys me. Maybe I'm just weird though. And he secretly still works at GW, but is a freelance content creator being paid in minis. It sounds about right, to be honest with you. 3D printed Telemon Dreadnought I did for a friend. Well, it looks pretty goddamn perfect to me. Do you have those files? Or Just looks like an awesome Telemon Dreadnought. So this isn't one that someone else sculpted. This is someone scanned the actual one and just printed them. You know, someone sent me a really expensive scanner and I never did anything with it because I was scared of it. Do you know that's still something that hangs over my head in shame? I'm literally looking at it. It stares at me all the time. This is incredible though. Really nice job. Love the weathering. I love the oxidization. And of course your stunning marble bases. Chef's kiss. I can DM the files. Yes, please. Oh, damn it. We need to use that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Added line infantry, rifles, officers, and artillery to my epic Napoleonic army. It's now the 95th Rifles, 1st Foot Guards, 30th Foot, 35th Foot, 79th Cameron Highlanders, 9-pounder artillery, howitzers, and officers. Jesus. There is just something. Oh my god, it's so cool. I've got a lot of stick over this over the years with like, because I'm an Irishman, so I'm not supposed to enjoy the English, but I love redcoats. Like, I just think line upon line of redcoats on the battlefield is just such a beautiful thing. Even the first time I ever seen it, I think was my dad showed me Zulu, and redcoats from that point on to me were just the coolest thing ever. Big props for that. You can have a little brush because you're an absolute madman. Teeny tiny men ready for big battles. I don't pretend to know what all that means, but they look fab. Yeah, I don't know what it means either. Andy decided to stop by and say hi after I saw you were live. Happy to see your channel is taking off. Giovanni, what's happening, buddy? Appreciate you dropping by. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice of you. Yeah, channel's doing well, Bal. Appreciate you. Axelon, what are you working on? First of all, you've got the USS Voyager behind you. A swamp caller and his repurposed grot-git goblet thing. Just, he gave up on talking. Was that a USB port on the side of Voyager? That looks like a USB port. Do you charge Voyager? What's going on here? Swamp Cloud is such a great model. Love it. Angry orc face for you. The Voyager's a Revel kit. Nice. Trent. Nurgle Rotters ready for pain. I've had a little bit of the Blood Bowl bug for the last kind of week or two. For some reason, I've been thinking about them. I was thinking about 30k today as well for some reason. I don't know why. They look great. Such nice models. Yep, just a great team, great set of models, great painting. Just football emoji, love it. Lol. God damn it, Trent, I know. He just shows up, does beautiful things, and then leaves. Want to play Blitzball against them? Blitzball. I may not like orcs in 40 but the Crow Boys speak to me. I think it's because I like Moria goblins as an aesthetic. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Disgustingly good. Axelon, a shattered glass sound wave commission for a friend. I like that. Great model. Is that a print or is that like a thing you buy? Yeah, it's a beautiful. Trooper Geo, doing good. About to start my second year in uni studying music down in Maynooth. Nice, man. Hope you're loving it. I hope you're doing. Are you still doing the hobby at all, or are you just like completely invested in the old uni for now? It's a WizKids model. Oh, cool. DBE, stop stealing my Tyranids. They're mine. Still so weird when I see my scheme being done by other people. It's frustrating when they do it better, though. It looks so good. Do I have a Tyranid thing? I don't think I do. This is me when I see a Tyranid. Thanks, 10. You're in. They're basically exactly the same as mine, so you're basically calling my Tyranids dope. Appreciate it. Delta Squad is done. Oh, that's cool. I like the Power Rangers of Clone Troopers. Axon, how much hobby do you do? Oh, this is that chapter again that I keep forgetting the name of. Bare Necessity looking good. I still can't believe you're powering through with this chapter. One of the most difficult. The Fade. I still paint once in a blue moon, but the other day I finished a squad of Blood Angel Terminators, but I've been focusing a lot on getting better at drums recently. I haven't had much time for hobby. I get that, buddy. Sometimes you gotta take a break for other focuses, and I think uni is one of the important ones, so you'll be back. They all come back. From the video game, trying to get as much as I can this month to challenge myself. I like that. Oblivion, hello fellow Warhammer 40k fans. Hello. I love it. You can have a dog. Omicron Squad. You literally just too much hobby. You're a madman. Ooh, they're very clean. What's the difference between them and them? Lighting. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, but it's a sneeze where I feel like it's not gonna happen. Oh. It's fascinating seeing his process. Does the fade then blocks in everything else? Yeah, I'd imagine the airbrush in the colors and then just block it in. Storm Drake for my dragon. I mean Stormcast Eternal Army. I love it. Such great models. So many of them to build. See, that's another thing. Like when I have 2 boxes of them already, so I've got 4 smaller dragons for my Stormcast army. That's all I'm ever gonna need. And then I got sent the kit with what's his face, the new dragon character from Stormcast. Oh, bloody hell! But then he came with 2 more dragons. It's like I don't need 2 more dragons. I gave him the Laura for the beginnings of her Targaryen army. Oh, the fade on the tail is gorgeous. The stripes. The wings, you got it as well on the wing. Very tasty. Oh, excuse me. That's lovely. Gotta respect the dragon. Always respect a dragon. Have a seal. Ionis Cryptborn, damn it. I really wanted Ionis. Yeah, he was gorgeous. Ah, there's the line you were talking about. Vaporeon behind it. I like it. And of course, the first picture you send is on top of your green controller, just to trigger me. That thing has been showcased more than any other person has been your green controller. Looks really good. Did you use my video? It looks like mine. It's a tradition at this point. It was deliberate. It was definitely deliberate. It was definitely planned. There's no way I did use your video. Yeah, I know. I recognize it. I started a new army, the World Eaters. Nice. I only ever got the starting batch of stuff. Like, I have one of everything for that. But I kept meaning to buy the last combat patrol. I don't know if the combat patrol's changed, actually. I really need one of their combat patrols. And that would be a really good chunk of World Eaters that I need. So, podium I designed and printed today. It's really nice. It has specific foot grooves. Is there a specific character which is supposed to stand on it, or what's happening here? It's a floating banner. It's a nice floating banner. Oh, you like energy. I didn't finish talking before I started pouring that down my throat. Why is nothing like a flag? Have a dancing hamster. It is one heck of a banner, right? The bottom part is the podium. It magnets onto the base. Ah. Podium. That makes more sense. It's almost like if I pay attention to what you wrote, I would know exactly what you talked about. For those who mentioned Ionis, I have him built and can't paint him yet. Why cannot paint him? Why? What is stopping you? Yes, I know I need to blow my nose. Golden Demon Whip. Jeez, not messing around, are you? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of just making us look bad. Yep. I'm going to give you a super chat with a paintbrush because you're working hard on your golden demon, and I respect that. Try refreshing. Nothing wrong with stream for me. Who's having bad time? I have 6 armies. Dark Angels, Nova Marines, Tau Orcs, Emperor's Children, and Word Bearers. 6 armies is good. Big fan of the Tau, yeah. Nelk is here but is lurking. That is okay, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by and being here for it. It makes all the difference. He's a follower's goal for my stream. Oh, cool. Yeah, it was an end sword, yes. God damn that sword. I know, right? 6, those are rookie numbers. Kabrinsky, not much done this month. Finished a squad of 10 tiny ships. Ah, look at this ship emote. Yes. Love it. Like, you're putting so much work into these tiny look at the work on a tiny ship. I love that kind of commitment though, man. You're like, I'm doing this game now, and you're consistently pumping out awesome new models for it every single time. I love that. More terrain heavy this month. Did a set of red limestone scatter from bark and finished an XPS house. I had 99.9% crafted in December and finally finished. All right, let's start. So, original metal sword masters, gorgeous. I love that terrain. Yeah, like it's a really nice set of terrain. I need terrain like that. Nice house, good size. Actually looks like the size of a house next to the model. Removable roof for use for garrisoning. Garrisoning a house with 10 high elf archers. Not a nice guy, but you know. The terrain master. Yes, 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 yes. Tiny sheeps. Yes. Very good, Tenor, and you should be super proud of that. Super clean, really good job. Right, whoa, what? Oh, I've already just did those. I just made them go away again. Let's see here. I don't have a hoose. I don't have a moose loose about this hoose. We'll do mind blown. Axelon. The Night Lord I'm making for my brother is done. First attempt at doing lightning. Got a lot of Leo DiCaprio comments. I was putting him together. Yeah. Ah, he does look like the meme where he's walking. I immediately saw that. That's so funny. No. Medusa. My first ever water effect base. I'm not 100% happy as I used a cloudy contrast for coloring and I should have known better. However, the process is now replicable. So that's what I'm happy with. Yep, love it. Looking good. Great choice of army to have those bases on. There is a company out there which does inks specifically designed for tinting resin with. So I can't remember the name of them, but I'm sure you can go on a Googling spree and find out what they are. Because it's your first water base, I'm going to give you a super chat of a wave. You can't react with a super... Oh, because I've already reacted. So if I get rid of this one, then can I react with a super react? Yeah! Super wave! That makes the table feel more real. Yup. Looks great control. Yes, a favorite hobby part. Terrain maker over mini painter. Lol. A real credit to the hobby. My minis are barely table ready. I'm sure they're great. Anytime Medusa. He made that from bark. Yes, he did make that from bark. I think the cloudiness just adds realism. I think so too. I don't think that, like, I don't know why she was complaining about that. Not complaining about that, but had a negative thing to say about that. I think it's the perfect kind of color for a sea army. So I love it. I now know I'm Fisherman Guild Ball team needing their bases. Yup. A pair of Dominators for 30k with some unfortunate Sons of Fulgrim and a test model for my solo Auxilia for it. Ah, exactly. The best kind of Fulgrim miniatures. Dead Fulgrim miniatures. Get wrecked. The robots are class. Red and cream, classic. He's really nice too. So many of them still build and paint. Ooh. Some of the wife minis that I helped her with. A Gaunt Summoner. I like the book with all the eyes. That's really cool. Yeah, look great. All the test minis and all the minis that I've done for Thousand Suns or Zinch, I've been really happy with, which is kind of terrifying because I don't particularly want a Zinch army, but you can have the Millennium Eye puzzle piece. I think that suits you down to the ground. Maybe it's just my perfectionism. It is. I feel you went on a tad spending spree on eBay and now I have 80 las rifles to paint. Oh no. See, I had 60 las rifles in resin to paint and then got the box set, so I have another 20 to do from there as well. So yeah, I'm pretty much the same boat as you. Knight of Shrouds for my first Age of Sigmar project. First of all, the colors are awesome. I don't know why I'm on such a pink buzz lately, but the Night Haunt colors and then the pink on top is just so cool. Beautiful touches with the gold. I think that really works. If you saw an entire army of that swooping across the battle, the ghost swoop, whooshing around the battlefield, swooshing, I don't know, across the battlefield, I think it's gonna look amazing. I got my Night Haunt army done for a tournament, so I did it really fast, and it looks fine, but it's a bit like, I think it could have been nicer. Horus or Mr. Tim Shabby, Ancient Silver Dragon, 3 printed from Loot Studios, I believe. Absolute monster of a thing. I did a dragon for him, but apparently it wasn't big enough for the project. He did ask me to do as big as I could, but I couldn't really do it as big as he wanted it, so unfortunately he had to do it himself. But it's an absolute weapon of a thing. Look at that base. Yeah, gotta love it. You can have a happy child. Hello from Ballybovey and Donegal. Hello, hello, hello. Drunk Holmes. Dunk Holmes. Ooh, that's a dragon throwing mine in the bin. I do not want to face that Drake in a campaign. No. No, no. That will end very badly for pretty much everybody involved. Podium without the base. Oh, I get you now. Yeah, that's very cool. That makes sense. Collins, Painting Adventure, Prosecutors from the Scaventide box set. Love the red color scheme. Are these the ones? Yeah, they're so nice. Oh, they're gorgeous. Love the Prosecutors. I think have gotten the best glow up so far. Oh, that's the end. That be the end. I just hit the microphone again. No, I'll put loads of X's so we know where in the blue L we were for the beginning of the next stream. And then I believe I can return to live scene, which will be just me back wiggling my fingers and building war dollies. So I managed to get that done in about 30 minutes. That's really good. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing what you each other have been working on for the week so far, or for the month. Some great stuff. You should all be super proud. With the time left remaining to me, I believe that I will be capable of finishing the assembly of this squad, or 2 half squads, or whatever way you want to put it. Still half want to tear the arm off that assault intercessor and give him something more wham. God damn it. Keep dropping the Space Marine dolly's heads. Didn't get the termies done in the time for the showcase. Oh no. Sorry, buddy. They'll have to be next month. You can show off your glorious Terminators then. And your backpacks, please. Please and thank you, glorious Marines of the space. What's everyone's favorite new Space Marine kit? As in, from when Primaris came out, what is your favorite Space Marine kit? I'll do a big dump of all the stuff to date. Yeah, please do, because the people will want to see your awesome... Everyone loves Blood Rifles. The nostalgia from our Dawn of War days really does just drag us in. Good evening, the Craig Plays Games. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping on by. Always inspiring. Yeah, so much good stuff. Perfect end of the showcase. Have to hit the bed. Talk to you later. Great rest of the night, lads. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, and have a good one. I'll see you for the next streams. Remembering there is no streams next week. We will return our normal streaming service, not next week, but the week after. We'll be back to normal, and we'll be back to normal for the foreseeable future then, till at least up to until Christmas and beyond. So I love how talented it is and varied the range of games on display is. Yeah, I like the community is just like playing around with a bunch of different stuff and really just, yeah, I love that. Fab work. Thanks for making me feel need of it. Definitely need to up your dragon game. Need to apologize as I had looked to get you on the Inquisition podcast, but things ran away from me. I'd love to have you on before the end of the year if you're up for it. Sure. Well, I was game for a bit of a natter. Dante. Why did you just... Oh, Dante. There we go. Dante's a solid choice. Gravis armor. See, Gravis armor is one of those ones that never stuck right with me. Even from the first box set, that first, like, Captain in Gravis armor was just a bit weird. It's grown on me a little bit more now, but that first one put a bad taste in my mouth. Mark 6 Marines. Solid choice. Either the jump pack Intercessors or the Terminators. The new Globe Terminators were gorgeous. The Phobos Librarian, because it looks... The Phobos Librarian is like a Jedi. He looks awesome. The Desolation Squad. Desolation Squad is the best. Now my brain is forgetting what a Desolation Squad is. Let me quickly remind myself. I'm usually really good at this, especially for Space Marines. Oh. It's an interesting choice for your favorite one. Definitely divided the world. I have 5 of them built and painted for Black Templars, and I think I have 5 of them left on sprue. I really like the Heavy Intercessors. Great choice. Favorite Space Marine kit? Chaos. Why am I not surprised? Why? Where are you going now? Ah, you know, just taking a break, you know. Deserve a bit of rest. No stream, I'll have to get the reruns of Father Ted on FX. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm offended by that. I think I'm proud of that. No, Andy on. Let's stick on Father Ted to get a bit of that Irish idiot charm in the room. Awesome, man. I'll DM on the Instagram. Yeah, do, man. The T-shirt shooter gun guys. The what? The what? That's cursing there too, lol. I said, Kabrinsky, what are you talking about? The T-shirt shooting. This, are you talking about scouts? Is that what's happened here? Although if I had to pick a 40k Marine, I'd say Infernus Marines or Deathwing Knight. Deathwing Knights are such a great choice. There's no Primaris word bearer until Erebus is resurrected as a Primaris Marine. There's no good Primaris kits. Yeah. 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 Desolation Squad, the t-shirt launcher. Oh, sorry, the Desolation Squad again. Sorry, yeah. They're so goofy looking. I love them. I've shown you my ones before, haven't I? Oh. Those Inner Circle companions, yeah, they're incredible. Them and the Blade Guard veterans for me are probably the... Blade Guard veterans are amazing. I have so many of them. That was one of those ones where like I got two sets of them in the box set, so I got 6 of them then. And then I ordered 2 more boxes because I wanted 6 of the multi-part ones, and my order accidentally got doubled up, so I ended up with 4 boxes of them. Which means in total I have 18 Blade Guard veterans. It's kind of insane. I agree. Let's get Bile to test Chaos Primaris on Erebus. Best make it a slow and painful so he gets it right. Now see, I can get behind that. Gorgonson here. Yeah. Gorgonson, every time I read out your name, I think of just the giant Krieg transport, the Gorgon. I don't know why, it makes me happy to think about him, because I love it. When I finished building and painting my one, I was like, oh, that's it. That's the only one of them I'm ever going to have, because it's such a painful process. And I've gotten over that now, and I want 2 more. So, yeah. Companion heroes, just perfect. Yes, the companion heroes are amazing. Only 10E release so far that really competes with the NIDs. Okay. Just floating. You float away, buddy. Just appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Deathwing Knights purely for Termy hero conversion potential. I like it. Oh yes, the Deathwing Knights are excellent. Yeah. Who needs a Gorgon when you have a Mastodon? Me. I agree. Let's get Bile to test Chaos Primaris on Era, but yeah. You should do all 18 Blade Guard for Bobby G. So I had an idea. What was the idea exactly? I remember. Let me just rethink the idea again. Was it for Bobby G or was it for the Lion? Because it was before the other Dark Angel releases, so we didn't know we were getting the companions. Yeah. My original plan for my Deathwing, or sorry, for my 18 Blade Guard is I was just going to do them all for the Lion. It was going to be part of his army. And the idea is that, like, obviously he's the Lion, so he needs a bodyguard, but not a bodyguard, just a unit that goes and fight with him. And who was going to get the honor of serving him? So I decided what I would do, but now it's gone because they have their own Blade Guard veteran dudes now, the Inner Circle Knights. So my idea is shot, but unless I get 18 of those. But it was supposed to be 6 of them are going to be part of the Green Wing, 6 of them are part of the Death Wing, and 6 of them part of the Raven Wing. So black armor, bone armor, and green armor. So each like part of the Dark Angels got together and got their 6 best fighters to become part of his inner circle now, and they fight and defend him in combat and stuff, which I thought was a really cool idea. But unfortunately, I never got around to it. But yes, for Bobby G, like I said, I think a bunch of them are... I've already done 3 of them for the Flesh Tearers, because they were part of the Leviathan box set, I think. So now I only have 15 of them left to do, I think. But yeah, for the final 12, a bodyguard for for Gulliman or something would be a savage choice. I kind of wish they would give me a Kato Socarius model to lead that squad, like defending. I think that'd be just awesome. So Ultramarine is another army that I really want. I like Ultramarines a lot. You missed the force part of it. Well, the Dreadwing don't really exist anymore, so no, I haven't forgotten about them. There was more than the Dreadwing as well. There was more than 4. There was the Iron Wing, I think, was like the tank company and stuff, wasn't it? Loads of them. But 3 primary ones now. Whenever you're assembling models, always remember the last part you glue onto a model is its head. It's the most important thing to get it posing and do it right. If people just glue the head onto the torso front on, then it's gonna look weird. You know what I mean? I've seen people do that where they go legs, torso, and then they just glue the head front on. And if you have this Space Marine with his head front on, suddenly he looks stupid. You turn his head this way, and all of a sudden he's doing something heroic and looking awesome. But you can't know the true angle to put the head until the end. Could also do it like the Death Watch. Dark green, but with shoulder pads from different Unforgiven chapters. Not a bad idea. Those Blade Guard would look great as Blood Ravens. True. And the 6th was the Fire Wing, yeah. I'm talking about the Forgiven. Yeah, they're not a wing or anything yet, though, so I don't know what they are. I don't even know how many there are. I'm fairly sure they are the new Blade Guard Inner Circle Knights. I think that's what the Forgiven are. That's what they're meant to represent. 6 is 6 in 30k. Yeah, 6 in 30k, yeah. I was going to skedaddle. Battery is low. Had a long day and got to be up early tomorrow. So we're taking my mom to Skegness for the day. So enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. You're awesome as always. And I shall see you soon. Iron Wing is tanks. Yes, indeed. Storm Wing is tactical marines. Dread Wing is destroyers. Raven Wing and Death Wing. And the Fire Wing. Yes. Cheers for the great stream. As always, catch you soon. You know, like when Space Marines have like a tactical counter inside their helmet, which like tells them how many things they've killed. Like that counter just tracks up. I would love one of those, but just for how many Space Marines I've built, like in total ever. I would love to know that number for some weird reason. I think that would make me happy. Do do do. I know the Forgiven are the Fallen who repented and rejoined the line. I am well aware of what they are. I just, obviously, there's no rules for them at the moment. But suddenly this new unit shows up, which is the Inner Circle or whatever, which is probably what his... So imagine what his guys are now. Goddamn nailed that. Right, now I have to make a tactical choice. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. Too far. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I knew that was going to happen. And I hit my microphone again. Enjoy being deafened, suckers! What was that? Epic Duck Studios is raiding with a party of 19. Thank you so much for the raid, Epic Duck Studios. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in, Raiders. Just downing the last of my Red Bull and trying to make a decision. So this is the contents of the oh, it'll be a little bit janky. The contents of the Blood Angels box set. It's now completely constructed. All the miniatures are ready to go. We have the Dreadnought and of course Astaroth painted up and done for videos. And now we have the other 21 miniatures to do stuff with. But the question I have is, I've put wings on all the Jumping Death Company. Where's the other set of wings? There you go. I have a set of wings that I have printed and are ready to go. And I have a Lamartine that needs wings, I think. Do we think Lamartine needs wings? Like, he won't match the rest of the Death Company without wings. So do I need to try and carefully pull his backpack off and give him wings so he matches the rest of the Death Company? Noise Marine goes, sir, that was nothing. Strums Blastmaster, lol. Ready Raider Cannon and starts firing cookies. Lurk away, buddy. Raid man, the guns, defensive positions. No, don't put wings on Lamartine. Why? Given his arms. Doesn't fit. Yeah, the Crozius, I think, will have to be in some way, shape, or form modified to fit the wings. I just feel like everything with Jump Pack in the army is going to have... Like, I'm going to print off another set and I'm going to pull Dante's off and make sure Dante has a set of wings as well. So Lamartine will be like the only jump character in the thing that doesn't have wings. Just give him a can of Red Bull. Lol. Yes, you do. But they were best part of half a legion, even if a lot of them are judged not worthy. He could have a lot of them. Yeah, like, he doesn't have half a legion worth of them now. I think he's found about 30 of them so far, hasn't he? The Unforgiven. He absolutely needs wings. I think so too. The old Sanguinary Guard wings, yeah. I suppose the question is, will his backpack come off? Like... Oh, yeah, it's coming off. So his backpack came off without a fuss. And like you said, the wings are not going to fit right with his Crozius. I'll just put them on wonky. You know, like drunk wings. You're drunk, Lamartine. Go home. Like it's close. I don't think I'm going to commit to anything right now. Yeah, I'm not going to glue his backpack back on. until I've decided what I want to do. It came off like super clean though, so we are in good stead if we so choose to add a set of wings to it. But yeah, there's the Blood Angels box set is all built and I'm ready to rock and roll. Really pleased about that. That made me quite the happy to get that box set built. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Okay guys, we have come to the end of the stream. We are going to jump across and raid somebody. The raid is unfortunately, of course, only for the Twitch viewers. I do apologize, YouTube people. I do appreciate you guys sticking around. 24 YouTube people have stuck around for quite a long time and enjoyed the stream. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Matthew, for jumping in and being so active in the YouTube chat. That was really kind of you. Yeah, it's really good. Arnie, he is ancient pre-wings. Yeah, I know. So is Astrath and all that kind of stuff, right? Thanks for the stream. Thank you, John Burkett, as well. Appreciate you stopping by and participating as well. Hopefully we can grow both of these streams quite nicely. But yeah, so now I'm going to jump across and try and find who is streaming number one. Pinture outside because English is somebody is beating Mohawk Studios. That's like never a thing. We're in the top line. We're at the very end of the top line, but we are in the top line for streaming, and it only takes Twitch into account. So that's really good to see. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much, YouTube people. I do appreciate you stopping by. All of you awesome Twitch people. We are now, of course, going to jump across and raid somebody and say hello and be super nice and do all those other good, wholesome things which make people feel good. This guy is painting a Celestine. Yeah, this guy's painting. Sure. All right, guys, you're awesome. Let us all, like I said, there's about 41 of us chilling in this chat. Let us jump across and say hello to this guy. That's nice about raid. I don't know if that's how you do his name, but I guess we'll soon find out. There's only one person currently watching him, so I think it would be nice to jump across, show some support. You guys are awesome. Like I said, there's no streams next week. It's the week after next that we return to our normally scheduled streamingness. Rutger, thank you so much for the subscription there. Appreciate that, buddy. It's very kind. So yes, no streaming next week, and then the week after we'll be back to normal until at least after Christmas. So I love you all, and I will see you then. I can't post the raid because I'm not signed in. Oh my God. What? Why do they make life complicated? Why do people try and make all of life complicated? I don't understand that. Where's my login for that? I don't know. That's super irritating. Nope. You would think I would have that written down, but nope. I have no idea. Sorry guys, no raiding this evening. That's really unfortunate. I appreciate everyone who stuck around for the actual raid to happen. But we shan't be raiding because I would have to try and figure out how to log in here, and that would just be a pain in the backside. So we're just going to end the stream. Hopefully you guys can